Hey y'all. Okay, this chair is in the way. We're gonna move it. Bam. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Welcome back to my channel. It's The Life of White, where I talk about branding, my faith journey, my entrepreneurship journey, and just my life, self-love, all that shit. Okay, so last week we wrapped up the Faith in Action series recap, and we also had a little bonus video called Faith in Action. I'm lying. We did not wrap up Faith in Action yet. This is the last video for Faith in Action. But last week we did have the bonus video called Faith That Moves Mountains. So if you know anybody that needs some help with their faith journey, go to the video, share it to them. Yeah. All right. So running a business and having a full-time job, and then like being a content creator, doing my job, work with these nonprofits, having a family, like loving the Lord, like all that, like that's a lot, right? Okay, so it's really hard for me to stay like grounded and organized spiritually and like just emotionally like it's really hard for me to organize my life. So like when I get overwhelmed and I get overstimulated, I turn into an Uber bitch and I just start going off on everybody. But 9 times out of 10 it's because it's so much going on. Like it's so much going on and I don't know, like my mind doesn't know where to go first. So I'm like, everything stopped. And like when it's not stopping, I get mad because I'm like, everything stopped. Like I need to focus on something. Everything stopped and nothing's stopping. So now I'm mad. Like that's typically what happens. But like I have to learn how to navigate that space in my interpersonal relationships because like I have made the recent transition from the tail to the head and from the borrower to the lender, you know, and I don't think people talk about that transition. Because like, yes, like you were always these things in the spirit, but like moving into that space in the flesh is a culture shock for the person moving. Because I'm used to having to, you know, like I think I touched on this in the last video where it was like, I went through the dark by myself. I did so much. I made things happen by myself, just me and God. And so now all this community is starting to come around. And I'm just looking around like, why the fuck are there so many people? Back up and get away from me. Like, whoa. And it's just like, I remember being in my isolation season, being like, oh, I'm so lonely. I wish I had friends. I wish I had this. I wish I had people I could count on. And now it's just like all these things that I wish I had back then are starting to come now. And I'm just like, yo, I don't need this anymore though. Like, I thought I wanted it then. I'm out of that. I'm in a new spot. These bitches can leave now because I realized I didn't need none of them. So they can actually get the fuck. No, the Lord said, actually, you have work to do now. Good job. You went through the valley. Time to go back and get your friends. What? Them hoes can't do it with you too? I thought we was all moving through this bitch together. We weren't. It was just me. Anyway. I say all that to say the overstimulation is real. Like, it's so real. Like, especially with family. Oh my God. Like, it's so real. Like, I love everybody, but like, transitioning from low-key being ignored and put on the back burner and, oh, she got it, she fine, the strong one, or the one that like, oh, it's not that deep, or whatever. Like, I'm that person. Like, I know I've been that person in a lot of people's lives, and y'all think I don't know, but I know everything, by the way. And this is a PSA to anybody that ever used to fuck with me. If you ever spoke ill on me, I know. I am so good at reading energy. I know. And I'll take it a step further. I've had a dream about it. I'm one of them. I get dreams about shit. Like, I know when people are talking about it. I know. You are not slick. You did not get away with anything. I know. And if I never did anything or said anything back to you, it's because I'm letting God do it all. I've decided that I don't need to do anything and that the Lord will handle it. So if nothing has happened yet, it's en route. It's coming. And it won't be delivered by me. I've wiped my hands clean of it. I forgive you. And I pray that the Lord is gentle and merciful. But I am one of his kids. And if you put your mouth on me, he is coming for you. And I would pray and armor up if I were you. Because I've experienced it. Like, I've put my mouth on the wrong people before, and I've experienced the Lord get my get back, because it's one of them get backs that it was from God. Like, nobody else knows it was a get. Like, it's so, the way Jesus will get you back, nobody else will know it's a get back. You will, though. You will. And it'll be like on some level, like it'll be like you being in the position that you put somebody else in. You're gonna end up in it. I promise you. And that's not gonna be fun, because I did not have fun being in that spot, sitting in that role, being disliked and like talked about, and just eating it and not saying nothing to nobody, even knowing, like, and just still like acting like I'm dumb, acting like I just grin and bear it, go through survival. Like, that is a hard spot to be in. To anybody that's ever put me in that position, I really pray God doesn't do the okie doke and put you in that. I actually pray that he just tells you don't do that again. I really do, because that's hard, and everybody can't get through that. Like, that's not for the weak. Okay, so in this video, you can expect me to go over some tools and tips to help you streamline your business with faith at the center, and then it'll also help you avoid burnout and stay disciplined, and then, like I said, avoid that overstimulation, okay, and getting overwhelmed, and obviously staying productive. Okay, so the role of productivity and faith-based business. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40 says, let all things be done decently and in order. So God calls us to be good stewards of our time and our talents. So everything that you're good at, gifted at, skilled at, all of those little things that you're like, oh, I've always been good at math, or I do this, and blah, blah, blah. Those are all gifts. And they're all like things that God gave you to use here to help you, to equip you for your journey here on this planet. And every trial you go through, every hard place, every up, every down, like, they're all made to equip you for your life's journey. Like, while you're here on the planet, inside, operating in the vessel, like, that's what this is for. And so you have to get into the practice of knowing that, like, productivity isn't about working harder, but working smarter with God's guidance. So, like, avoiding hustle culture is paramount. You can't think the way other people think and work the way other people work, because I guarantee you they're trying to do it within their own strength, and you cut out God doing that. You need to work in a way that leaves room for Jesus. And so, like, for me, my wake-up call to this was like God locking me out of my DoorDash and Grubhub driving like apps. And he did this sometime last year, and I just tried to reapply this year, and I'm still locked out. Like, but it's like this happened because I have gifts that can make me money, and God is telling me straight up, I gave you a business, and this is how you will get your income. I'm not playing with you, and he's not playing with me. He is literally taking away every possible avenue. He's like, you are going to learn how to budget. You are going to learn how to make money with the things I gave you, and this is what you have. Stop playing in my face with the gifts. So it's like, for me, he took it away. He just straight up took it away. I can't go out and Grubhub. Like, people are like, oh, go DoorDash, go do this, go Lyft, go do. I can't do that. I do not know how. I do not know why. Well, I do know why. He's telling me to work on my business and work on the gifts and steward the gifts that I have in my time and get more disciplined and more focused. But, like, I do not know how he did it. But I cannot do any type of driving at all. I can't go make quick money. I literally have to sit down, budget all the money I make from my job, budget the money I make from my business, make my business work for me, make my money twerk for me. Like, he is like, no. So when I tell you, like, your productivity is going to look different from everybody else, it's like, yeah, my friends can go out and go run up a bag or go get a bag and go hustle and go out and make it happen. He has me in a different productivity pattern. That's not how I'm supposed to make it happen. I don't know how I'm supposed to make it happen, but a hustle culture ain't the way. He's like, lean on me. Like, I will, wherever there's a gap, I'm here to fill it. And I feel like you gotta remember that, like, God will provide for you. Like, his way is gonna look completely different. It's not gonna be like, it's simple. It's none of that. It's gonna require a whole lot of faith, a whole lot of going out there and doing it anyway. A whole lot of it, more than you're comfortable with. All right. So some of the digital tools that I use for my business would be like Wix for my website, Canva for social media, Honeybook for my CRM, I use Gmail, Google Calendar, ChatGPT, Zoom. Like, those are the things that I use. And something I want to use more is my Trello, but I have to reorganize that. I'm in the process of reorganizing my voice, but I do love Trello. Trello's really nice. But I use all of these because, well, one, they integrate. Like, all of these things integrate with each other. Like Wix, ChatGPT, Canva, Honeybook, Gmail, Google Calendar, and Zoom, they all integrate with each other. So that works for me for my business, because now everything in my business that like touches it, they're all connected to each other. Like, they're all connected to each other. Everything in my business, like J White & Co. is known, like, through all of my things. Like, it's known. Like, it's its own little section. I have its own little section inside my desktop. Like, I like organize my file folders. Even at work, I have my own like file folder inside of downloads for my stuff, and inside that file folder is all my stuff. And like, you know, I do this every time I have a job. There's a little file folder inside of downloads, and that's all my digital stuff. I move everything there that I work on, and like whenever I'm working on my stuff at work, like I'll be in that folder, and then when I leave the job, I just delete the folder. Boom. Very simple. Yeah, y'all. I've been working on a company job. Anyway. Oh, man. But yeah, I want to start using Trello more so that I can organize my days a little better and organize my timelines a little better. Now that the summer is starting to get hot outside, it's starting to get sexy, like my mind on the weekend is not here. So it's like the shifting back and forth. I'm learning how to do that. But like, it's not the calm that it was at the beginning of the year where I could just kind of keep things in my head. It's not there anymore. It's starting to, and I'm starting to, so I need to get my Trello back up and active so I can stay on a big scale timeline. Because like, I use my Trello for like my big timelines that I keep locked up here. I use Trello for that. So like, I need to start pulling it all out and throwing it in there and being like, bing, 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 Q1, Q2, Q4, or Q3 to Q4. Yeah, all that. So that's what I want to start using more. My tools for faith would be my journal, my prayer journal, my Bible, and then I have a devotional. And then there's also the Christian Bae podcast. Y'all know I love that. And then King's Daughters Connect. And then for me, I follow like influencers and prophets on social media. And then I curated my Facebook video feed to be full of things like conspiracy theories, prayers, and inspirational videos. And then like, it's a few miscellaneous stuff that pops up in there, like stuff for magazines and all that stuff. Pop culture. But other than that, the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah, and the thing I want to start doing more is like my daily devotional, because I do have a daily devotional thing for Black women, and I want to actively like get back in the habit of doing that every morning. Because I was doing that really good at the beginning of the year, but then I kind of fell off, so I want to get back into that. So that's the thing I want to start doing more. But all of these things just really help me stay locked in with God. I would say like the podcast and the like social media feed, that helps me while I'm at work. Like while I'm working and it's just going off in the bag, and it's the word, like it's Holy Spirit. So I love that. And then also just being able to, when I scroll, to still be filled up in the spirit, that's important to me. Because there was a time where I got like really, really addicted to social media and likes, and I put my value and self-worth in that place. It was the beginning of my depression journey. And when I really started getting like addicted to like weed and alcohol and stuff, like that was all around the same time. And that was just something that I was like, I can't be addicted to pills. I drew the line on that immediately. Sorry, I got to take that. I drew the line on that immediately as soon as I saw it. I was like, nope. Because that's actually something I despise. So that's when I was like, hell no, can't do that. And I stopped caring about social media. And now I barely post pictures of anything. I just post my reels. Okay. How do you apply these tools to your life and business? Okay, you start your day with prayer and planning. Get your notebook. Write that shit down until you know where the fuck you gonna look. I don't know. All right. Hey, that was you know. Y'all better watch out. Coco Melon, I'm coming for your ass. All right. Gracie's Corner. We got the vote. All right. Set faith-based goals and track your progress. You will use your digital tools to stay organized, leave room for Jesus, And then be disciplined in your rest, because burnout is not a badge of honor. That is not a gift. It is actually a punishment. That means your ass ain't sit the fuck down like you were supposed to. Be disciplined about your rest. Be disciplined about your rest. I get all 8 of my hours. I do not care if I finish my to-do list or not. I get every single hour of sleep I need. That is one thing I do, because I am not wicked. There's no rest for the wicked. So my ass be sleep. Because I got the nerve to sleep in the storm, because I know who's on the boat with me. That's where I'm at. I can sleep through the storm because I know who's on the boat with me. So I ain't even worried about all that, because I know who's in my boat. So I'm asleep. Anyway, so the key takeaways is that productivity is not about doing more. It is about stewarding your time, your gifts, your money, your energy. Do it wisely. Okay? Using the right tools can help you stay focused on God's vision for your business and for your life. And prioritizing faith and organization leads to a greater peace and effectiveness. So comment some productivity tools and tips and strategies below. I want to see them. I need some help. I'm still working this out. And then next week, we will be talking about, really this week, we'll be talking about dream big, stay grounded, balance ambition with gratitude. As always, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you later, bitches. Bye.